What's going on everyone, Leigh here, and today I'm taking a look at the future of Ajax. Now, just like all of the other videos in this series, I've simmed forward 5 years into the future, haven't used player training whatsoever, and I have of course signed players throughout the 5 seasons. Now, if you've not watched this series from me before, what I do is I take charge of different teams and I basically just see how successful they can become in 5 seasons of simulation. And in the last few videos I've been playing the final game of the season, which today sees us take on Sparta Rotterdam. In the last couple of episodes we had the Champions League final, but being in charge of Ajax, we're of course not in a European final. We did okay in Europe, but yeah, no European glory unfortunately. Can we achieve domestic glory though? Let's get into this game and let's take a look. Also, if you're new to the channel and like the sound of what I'm doing here, please do smash that subscribe button. And if you do go on to enjoy this video, leave it a like as well. In addition to this, there's a poll in the top right hand corner of your screen and you can vote for the next team that I do in this series. Anyway though, this is the team we're going up against today. They've got Bergkamp up front. Let's hope he's not as good as Dennis. Rotterdam are on the attack now then, down the wing. That is a nice little ball over to the back post. They've still got control of it. They're going to float it over. Good challenge though. Well done, lads. Alex Iwobi plays that through to Ryan Gould now. The Scottish Messi is working his way down the pitch. Moving down the right wing. Cuts that inside. Goes past a couple of players. Looking for support. Sees the run of several players there. Plays it through. And someone's gone down in the box. I believe that was Iwobi. And unfortunately, the attack amounts to absolutely nothing. Quincy Promes plays that forward to Ryan Gould now then. What's he going to do? Cuts that inside. Decent bit of play there from him. He's going to go for goal, and that's a good stop by the keeper. Unlucky, mate. We've got a corner anyway, so let's float that one over. Hopefully it's a decent delivery. Not really. It comes back out to Promes though, and he's going to try and cross it over again. They got rid of it though. Promes is on it now then. Plays that to Ryan Gould. He spots the run of Bazoa. What can he do here? Richard Leigh Bazoa is on the attack. Goes for goal straight at the keeper, and it hit Dolberg in the face. Terrible stuff. He's going to head that across though, and oh, they've cleared it. Come on, Promes. You've got to do something good here. That was terrible. We've won a free kick though, so I will definitely take that. Can we do something decent with this one? Let's play it short, in fact. We might have a better chance of success if we do this. Let's play it to Ryan Gould, is that? Yes, it is. Ryan Gould goes past his man, and he's still on it. Go for goal, mate. Decent strike. It's gone wide. ZX on the attack now then, working his way through. Looks for the run of Dolberg. He can't get there, though, and I've slid there for no reason. Quincy Promes is on the attack now then, working his way down the wing. What can he do here? He's going to move this inside when possible. Play that through to Ryan Gould. Can we make it 1-0 here? Goes around his man, and that is a beautiful finish. In off the crossbar. It's 1-0 to Ajax, and the Scottish sensation has smashed that into the back of the net. That looks absolutely nothing like Ryan Gould, but there you go. It's okay. I don't mind what he looks like as long as he's scoring goals, and look at that. What a strike. Richard Leigh Bazoa is on the attack now then. Plays that forward to Ryan Gould. Not the best ball in the world, but he's going to make the most of the situation here. Turns it around his man. Still looking for support. Still going it alone, in fact. Ryan Gould goes past his man and gets fouled there. How is that not a foul, ref? Seriously. Were you even watching the right game? So what are they going to do from the corner now then? They float that one over. Dolberg's got his head to that. It's moved out to Iwobi. He plays it through to Promes, and this is a promising looking attack. Promes is on the attack. He moves that inside. He's looking for support. Plays it through to Iwobi. This is a fantastic opportunity. Make the most of it, mate. He's gone down. And is that a corner or just a goal kick? We've won a corner, so yeah, better than nothing, I suppose. Decent delivery and poor attempt from Van Dijk. Oh, we've got another chance here. Ryan Gould is on the ball once again. Goes for another finesse shot, but straight into the keeper's arms this time. And that is the half-time whistle. And Dolberg was pretty rubbish in that first half, so for the second half I'm bringing on Unal. Synchroven's on it now then, plays that forward to Iwobi, cuts that inside. Brilliant play there from Alex Iwobi. Spots the runner, plays it through. Can we get a second goal? No. Quincy Promes is on the attack now then, working his way through. Plays that through to Ryan Gould, who has a crack at goal. He's hit the bar this time. Scored a fantastic goal in the first half, and that one wasn't far off either. He's playing so well today, and he was so good in Football Manager a couple of years back. Played for Dundee United at the time. Now he plays for Sporting. A very good, promising Scottish player, and yeah, definitely well worth signing up in this game. The one problem with Ryan Gould though is that he lacks stamina. so I'm bringing on Zinchenko to replace him. Ziyech's on the attack, plays that to Iwobi. He looks back for Ziyech. Ziyech's moving this inside, spots the run there of Zinchenko. He's gonna hit that over the bar. That is terrible, mate. You should have been burying that. How on earth did you manage to mess that up so badly? Ryan Gould would have finished that, but Zinchenko has absolutely skied it. And look at the manager's reaction, it says it all. Rotterdam have got a late free kick now then. They've left that one, they've played it in, and that's over the bar, thankfully. We wouldn't have been able to get back into this game if that had gone into the back of the net. So, yeah, it's left at 1-0, and I am very relieved, to be honest. That should have been the equaliser, or could have been, in fact. Not should have been, because it is kind of a difficult position. But anyway, I'll stop talking now. We've got a chance to get a second goal, but we've messed it up again. We've run into trouble, and it's been like that all game. I've had some good opportunities, but haven't made great decisions, and it could cost us here. They could get an equaliser. No, good work there. Oh, it's gone straight back to him, though. This isn't looking good at all. Come on, lads. Come on. Oh, he's weaved his way through, and he's hit that wide. That should have been a goal for sure. And that's the final whistle. It was very tight at the top, but Ajax have ultimately done enough to win the title, and they've won it now for the third season in a row. I am delighted. We needed a win in this final game. We picked it up just about, and yeah, we lift that trophy. Ajax are the champions of the Netherlands for the third season running. Time to take a look for the squad report now then, and I am warning you right now that I will butcher a lot of names, so apologies in advance for that, but it's just the way it is. Anyway though, first up we got the goalkeeper Andre Onana, reached his full potential of 83, 25 years old now, 7.1 average rating throughout the season, and looks like a very solid goalkeeper. Dominic Franke is the backup, brought him in, he was a free agent, so didn't have a club. Now 80 rated at the age of 23. He's got 92 kicking, 77 reaction, some pretty decent stats. Only made 10 appearances. I'm not too sure how tall he is. Let's take a look. 6'2", and he's got 2-star skills, so he can do ball rolls and everything. Just what you want from a keeper. Moving on then, we got Kenny Tete, who hit his full potential of 82, 39 appearances, very solid stats, looks like a good right back. Veltman was the backup, 80 rated at the age of 29, and again hit his full potential and looks very decent. Owusu is 74 rated at the age of 24, very good physically and looks like a solid backup player. Whilst Cabezas is Valencia, Antonio Valencia's regen, decent player, only 22 years old, and yeah, look at those stats. For such a young player, he looks brilliant to be honest. Only made 4 appearances, but kept 3 clean sheets and looks like a good player for the future. Van Dijk is 86 rated at 29, hit his full potential, and again, just look at those stats on Van Dijk. Fantastic player. His finishing is shocking, as you'd expect from a centre-back, but so many green stats, and yeah, I very much enjoyed using him in that game against Rotterdam. He made so many crucial challenges, and yeah, he's just brilliant to be honest. Sanchez is 84 rated at 25, has potential of 85, so didn't quite hit his full potential, but 93 slide tackling, 86 stand tackling, 89 heading accuracy, decent physicals as well, made 37 appearances and got a 6.9 average rating. Moving on then, we got Stefano Denswil, made 18 appearances, got a 7.2 average, used to play for Ajax and I decided to bring him back. I had him in Football Manager in one of the games. I had him in a Celtic save where I went on to win the Champions League, and Denswil was a key part of that Champions League winning team, so I wanted to bring him back to Ajax. Plays for Bruges, I believe it is now in reality, but yeah, very good player in the game, 82 rated at 28, and not the best physically, but still an absolute monster at the back. De Ligt is 76 rated now at the age of 21, has potential of 85, but he did go up by 10 ratings, and with no player training whatsoever, that's not too bad. 95 ball control, decent stats all round to be honest, and yeah, still only 76 rated, so plenty of growth left in him, and yeah, as I say, he has potential of 85, so a fantastic centre-back. Van Drongelen has potential of 82, so again, didn't get anywhere near his full potential, but he did go up by 11 ratings in 5 seasons. While Sinkgraven got to his full potential of 79 and has a lot of very good stats there. Brilliant physicals, decent technicals as well, looks like a solid fullback. 37 appearances, and as a left back, he scored 10 goals. Pretty good going there, 7.4 average rating as well, fantastic player. Whilst Dykes was the backup player, and he got to his full potential as well, only made one appearance and got a 5.4 rating, which is pretty terrible, but yeah, his stats look okay. Fosu Mensah is a player that I brought back to the club. He's now 81 rated at 23, has potential of 87, but went up by 9 ratings without any player training whatsoever, and yeah, very good stats once again. 33 appearances, 7.0 average rating, not too bad at all. Whilst Riedewald is now 83 rated at 24, has potential of 84, so didn't quite hit that, but not too far off, and again, very good stats. Quincy Promes got to an 85 rating, has potential of 84, so went beyond that, and yeah, very good player once again. Only scored 6 goals in 46 appearances, which is a bit disappointing, but 12 assists, 7.0 average rating. Not great, but could have been a lot worse. Richard Leigh Bazoa is now 85 rated at 24, has potential of 84, so again went beyond that. Only made 17 appearances, but yeah, 6.5 average rating, brilliant stats, so many green stats, very well rounded, and yeah, brilliant player to use in the game, to be honest. He's wearing an Ajax shirt there. He's transferred to Wolfsburg in reality though, but yeah, I decided to bring him back because he's got such a brilliant first name, and yeah, I'm glad that I did so. Davy Klaassen is now 83 rated at 28, and yeah, again, looks like a solid player, to be honest. 14 appearances, 6.6 average rating. Not the best, but he did okay. Keita is Yaya Touré's regen, and he looks like a solid player. Van der Beek is now 82 rated at 24. Has potential of 83, so didn't quite hit that, but very good player anyway, and didn't play a single game throughout the season. Alex Iwobi has potential of 86. Unfortunately, he only got to an 84, but he did score 16 goals in 48 appearances, 7.1 average rating, and yeah, brilliant ball control, dribbling, decent finishing as well, excellent short passing, and some very nice physicals. Ziyech is 85 rated at 25, got to his full potential, and look at those technicals. His physicals aren't the best, but technically, he looks absolutely brilliant. His heading accuracy is poor, and he can't tackle or mark, but as a creative force, he looks excellent. 27 goals in 49 appearances. That is very good going. Ryan Gould, former Dundee United player, now playing for Sporting in Portugal. I signed him because I used to love him in Football Manager, and he scored 6 goals in 33 appearances. Has potential of 84, but he went beyond that, got to an 86, and yeah, look at that. 99 pace, very good technicals as well. I am very happy that I signed him. Zinchenko is a player that we brought in from Man City, has 86 potential, but unfortunately only got to an 84, and as you saw in that final game of the season, he missed an absolute sitter in that game, and he didn't do well in the rest of the games either. In 13 simulated matches, he didn't score a single goal. And then obviously in that final game that we played, he should have scored, but he messed it up horribly. And only got a 6.2 rating from 14 appearances, which is shocking really for a player of his ability. Moving on to Pasquale now then, and he is now 72 rated at 21. Has potential of 81, but he did go up by 13 ratings, and with no player training in 5 seasons, that's pretty good going. Nori has potential of 84 but got stuck at an 83. Still only 24 years old though, so a bit of development left in him. Neres got to an 83 rating, went up by 11 ratings in 5 seasons. Kluivert got to a 79, has potential of 83, but he did go up by 13 ratings in 5 seasons, and yeah, he's got some very good stats there. Didn't play at all, but looks like a solid player. Cherney is now 81 rated at 23, and he went up by 11 ratings. Potential of 84, but as I say, did go up by 11 ratings, so yeah, in 5 seasons of simulation, very solid going. Kasper Dolberg hit his full potential of 88. He's got very good stats all round, and he scored 18 goals in 45 appearances. I wasn't too impressed with him in that final game of the season, but looking at his stats, he should be a very good player to use in the game. Ines Unal is 83 rated at 24, and again it's got some pretty decent stats on him. Zivkovic is a regen that I brought in. I don't know whose regen he was, but I only really signed him because he's called Zivkovic. But yeah, I like Zivkovic, the Ajax player. He used to be amazing in Football Manager. I don't know what's really happened to him in reality, but in video games at least, he's not as good as he used to be. And speaking of him, he's now 79 rated here at the age of 24. 96 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, 77 finishing, and he scored 4 goals in 36 appearances, which is fairly pathetic to be honest. Finally then we've got Younes, only made 2 appearances throughout the season, and he is 81 rated at the age of 27. And these are all of the players that moved on throughout the 5 seasons. Alblas is now at Excelsior, Grufusen is at NEC, Zifuk is at Roda, Viergever is at Real Betis, Westerman went to Greuther Fürth, Doki is at Roda, St Just is at Man City, Eiting's at NEC, Serrero's at Middlesbrough, Varmadam is at Zwolle, Ayub is at Espanyol, De Jong went to NEC, Mastor was sold on to Zwolle, Muric is at Vitesse, Traore went back to Chelsea, Alazuzi is at Vitesse, Casiera went to Vitesse as well, Menig is now at Willem, and that is everyone. And this is the team that I had out for that final game of the season, with Dolberg up front, Iwobi on the left, Promes on the right, Ryan Gould through the middle, Ziyech and Bazoa at centre mid, Sinkgraven, Sanchez, Van Dijk and Tete at the back, with Onana in goal. Solid substitutes as well, and some decent players in reserve. Time to take a look at what the team was able to achieve in 5 seasons of simulation now then, and in the first season, it was an absolute disaster. They got knocked out in the first round of the Cup, came 3rd in the league, and got knocked out in the playoff round of the Champions League. PSV went on to win the Cup, they also won the league. PSG beat Bayern Munich 4-3 on penalties in the Champions League, and over in Europa League, Manchester United beat Schalke 2-0 in the final. Younes was the top goal scorer for Ajax with 23 goals, Klaassen got the most assists with 7, and the top 4 consisted of PSV on 74 points, Feyenoord on 73, Ajax on 64 and AZ on 62. And in the second season the board expected Ajax to do the domestic double and reach the Europa League semi-final. They nearly did that domestic double, but unfortunately they lost out to PSV on goal difference in the league. They did beat them in the Cup though, 2-0 in the final. Over in the Champions League, Barcelona beat Napoli 3-1, and in the Europa League, Schalke beat Arsenal 2-0. Ziyech was the top goal scorer for Ajax with 28, Klaassen got 11 assists, and the top 4 consisted of PSV on 75, Ajax also on 75, Feyenoord on 67 and Heerenveen on 61. Into the third season now then, and Ajax were finally able to complete that domestic double. They were also expected to reach the Champions League quarter-final though, and they got knocked out of the round of 16. As I said though, they did win the league. They won the domestic cup 3-0 against Vitesse. In the Champions League, Juventus beat Barcelona 5-4 on penalties in the final, whilst over in the Europa League, PSG beat Leverkusen 2-0. Promes was the top goal scorer for Ajax with 22, he also got the most assists with 10, and in terms of the top 4, Ajax got 79 points, Feyenoord got 69, AZ got 64 and PSV got 57. And in Season 4, Ajax were once again able to win that domestic double. Unfortunately though, in the Champions League they got knocked out of the round of 16, with Bayern going on to beat Manchester United 1-0 in the final. In the Europa League, Real Sociedad beat Schalke 2-1, and Promes was once again the top goal scorer for Ajax, this time with 24 goals. And providing the most assists was Ziyech with 12. The top 4 this time consisted of Ajax on 76, Feyenoord on 75, PSV on 68 and Twente on 59. And as you already know, Ajax won the title once again in Season 5. They didn't win the cup though, as that was won by Heerenveen. In the Champions League, Ajax got smashed by Manchester United. who then went on to lose to Bayer Leverkusen in the final. Whilst the Europa League was won by Monaco. Ziyech scored the most goals in the Netherlands, Carrasco smashed in the most in the Champions League, and in the Europa League it was Stojilkovic that scored the most goals. So I'll finish off the video there. Don't forget to vote in the poll in the top right hand corner for what team I do next. And as we finish off this video, I'm just going to leave it flicking through different countries so that you can see how different teams did in all of the different European leagues. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time.